Let's think of a way to organize guitar music in keys that relate to the guitar. When I look at the guitar, the first string I see from up here is the low E string. So let's assume that's the most common note or key center on guitar. Maybe start with an E, which is very good for blues, rock and roll, heavy metal, classical music, flamenco, you name it. Any guitar-based music probably is going to rely on that E string quite a bit. So you could try E power chord, E rock and roll rhythm, E riffs, E chord, it could be metal or praise music. Whatever you want to think about on guitar, my first guess is often E. And I'm just looking at the first string I would hit with my pick if I came down to play the guitar. It's E. All right, the next string is A. So maybe start with an A string, A power chord, A major chord, A rock and roll rhythm, A strumming, A scale. So we've got E and A. If we follow along, the next string we'd hit on guitar is D, E, A, D. You can think about a D power chord, a D normal chord, D rock and roll rhythm, a D riff, a D scale. Whatever, just be ready to play D. In my experience, most songs are in the key of E, A, or D. If we keep going, the next string would be G. You got it. And these are fourths. The fourth note in the E scale is A. The fourth note in the A scale is D. The fourth note in the D scale is G. And of course, that's your classic strummy, beautiful, open, kind of chimey chord. Many rock songs, blues, rockabilly, surf, country, did I already say that? Any kind of strumming is probably going to include a G. So when you're testing a guitar, seeing if it's in tune, just go E, A, D, and G. Now, the next string is B, which doesn't fit our pattern of fourths. That'd be a third. The third note in the G scale is B. So I'm going to put that aside for a minute, and let's just go to the fourth note in a G scale. C. So my theory is if a song is not in the key of E, A, D, G, it's probably C. If not that, look for F, B. And after that is sharps and flats. So this is just a way to maybe organize the way you look at guitar. If you pick up the guitar and you're kind of intimidated, start with E, move across to C. And after that, it's kind of the Wild West. So thanks for letting me show you that idea. Just play E, A, D, G, C when you're warming up or testing a guitar, and that's a good warm-up, and it's a good way to exercise your ear. And if you're guessing on what key you might be in, these are often the first answers. So it's a way to eliminate a little bit of guesswork. Thank you.